Today I'm showing you a true one of one. This is the only brand new, ready to purchase Ford F450 King Ranch any level reserve in the entire country. Let's go! The main benefit right there of the any level reserve is convenience. Lowering that bad boy down, letting the wife hop out with convenience, ease, and style. That's what it's all about. Two different ways to roll with the any level, 4 to 16 or 0 to 13 right here. We are all the way down, just tucked so nicely over those 42s on 30s. And I know you see us do great F450 customizations all the time, but this is a segment that I knew from the get-go we had to be a part of. Now, coming correct today, you see the Raptor swag. I know it's not a Raptor, but I just had to be on the same level of this truck. So rocking the Raptor swag, black and gold, with the cowboy and the ones to match. Now you're probably saying, real deal, why do you have a knife on your hip? It's for the confidence and swagger, y'all. This is John J. Rambo 3. Got the wood grain and the brown to match the King Ranch luxury interior. It's just something special when you're holding First Blood Part 3 in your hand. You know you can conquer anything. Now before we review, let's go all the way up. Big boy status right here, hat change, come a big time fun haver. That's what this truck's all about. This is not a workhorse like most of the Super Duties you see us do. This is I got a Rari for the weekday and the 450 for the weekend. Stunting like it's a habit only on a Sunday, or trailing it to a truck show on a Saturday type truck. So first and foremost, know what this truck is all about and who it's for. And we got a nice Pulse hitch out back too, so we definitely can do some bumper pulls, but obviously a fifth wheel gooseneck, not happening. I'm ready to tell you all about it. Let's go. Keep in mind, currently we're #1 in the country for Ford sales to date, acres and acres of inventory, and 26s arriving daily. This is a 2025 Akins Ford F450 King Ranch, a gate black over dark and bronze, and I'm so glad that it wasn't a 26 for this reason right here. Here's the same truck in F250 King Ranch fashion, a gate black over marsh gray. I just appreciate this new color combo, but appreciate this even more. So subtle, so premium and tasteful, meaning the gate black flows to the dark and bronze, and from most angles, y'all, you look at this truck and you just see an all black truck, which is truly unbelievable. It's like a midnight, and you come up on it and like looking at the wheel right there, the JTXs, what color are the spikes are dark and bronze, the windows are dark and bronze. Oh, this is a two-tone truck, a gate black over dark and bronze. Look at all that flake, looking incredible. We got BMC lights to match, giving out so much more adequate lighting, which is huge. Dark and bronze where there was texture black to dark and bronze. But what about this grill, real deal? I've never seen a King Ranch with that grill. That's right, it always comes with one just like this or that honeycomb fashion there. I knew the only worthy grill for this truck was a F250 350 limited / platinum plus grill. So elegant. I love those horizontal grill bars there, all custom painted. We got dark and bronze, a gate black combo on the Ford script too. All the chrome in the headlights replaced. Dark and bronze, a gate black, dark and bronze, high beam, low beam. On the King Ranch as well, for some reason Ford includes the reflective LED headlights, which I'm a fan of, but they're nowhere on the level of the projectors from a look and performance standpoint. All dark and bronze, painted to match, high beam, low beam, elegance. So just up front, this grille and headlight change, custom painted, was in the $4 to $5 grand mark. So I've seen people throwing hate on our price at $229. Trust me when I tell you, the price is legit and there's value behind it. Because of course, yes, I've seen people say, oh, I can do it for less, I can do it for $190, $200. Not like this, you can't. Not just like this, and it's not gonna be a brand new vehicle. You'll be the second or third owner more times than not, which affects the value, which affects the price. So no apologies here. It's my goal and purpose for the right person to see this, and let's roll with it, because this truck is all there. That pesky valance was replaced with a trimmer valance, painted dark and bronze to match. Just look at the stance and stature of this truck. It is so huge, so massive. That's why I'm telling you, this is not a daily driver, y'all. This too nice, too premium, too big. Not saying somebody won't daily drive it, but you're a boss if you do. Before we dive into any level, let's talk about the 30s, baby. JTXs looking so amazing. I love this new wheel design, and we're 30 by 16 up front, wrapped around Fury Country Hunter MTs, 42s, 16 and a half, 30. Money set up. We are line to line, front to back. Look at that right there. Such a huge, substantial truck, but a great proportion, only fitting way to take it. Of course, you could do a 12 wide or a 14 wide up front, but we wanted to put our foot down with this one with the Wild Willies socks on. Check it out at wildwilliesaccessories.com for all your custom swag. And the detail continued. You see a gate black, all that texture was removed. This is what we were working with before. Pesky texture, non-premium, non-elegant, just not legit. Custom painted a gate black, dark and bronze on the cap, light smoke, dark and bronze on the side marker. Side badges flowing the same way, dark and bronze, a gate black, texture removed, high output bad boy, custom painted, left red to notate, dark and bronze black there, chrome upper and lower portion wrapped a gate black as well. Really the star of the show is the custom dark and bronze powder coated any level lift kit component with a gate black accent. All of the suspension components underneath are powder coated dark and bronze, and it's so hard to see it again because of the shade, lighting, time of day. But that's what makes this truck so special to me, is that it looks different and hits different in so many ways. Triple plated inlays, all dark and bronze, a gate black, any level is the king. Right here in direct sunlight, you definitely can see the separator between that gate black, dark and bronze, side bed step, all dark and bronze to match. It flows, light smoke and darkened on the side markers, and the any level is a full replacement, front to back, over 100 hours of labor time just on the install. More substantialness right here. 30s, y'all. 20s used to be the stuff. Now we're in the 30s on 42s, living out a childhood dream right here. As we roll to the back, you see the tail lights, lightly smoked with dark and bronze trim. Again, details you see more and more every time you look at it. Side bed step, dark and bronze. BMC hitch bar lights out back. Got the Pulse hitch to match. Dark and bronze, a gate black. The best in the business when it comes to elegant hitches to match the truck. Dark and bronze and a gate black accent. All this texture on the top rear bumper, smoothed out, painted dark and bronze. When you see this right here, you know it's legit. This truck represents strength, luxury, and success. Out back, we wanted a Pace Edwards bed locker bed cover, but the drum canister was too big beneath to fit there, so went with the Retrax. Super solid option. Third brake light, light smoke, and dark and bronze. On the Pulse hitch, I just used that hitch as a step to get up there. They also is a step that they make for right there too. Just a very functional way to add some class and elegance and capability and ease of entry. A lot of the electronics housed for the any level right here in the bed, tucked nice and discreet. What I was talking about, the drum canister for the bed cover just wouldn't work the Pace Edwards, but the Retrax it did. Money set up. Because the Ford Super Duty is the best, that's why. A true work of art from an appearance and engineering standpoint. It still to this day amazes me how this truck rides so good to be so big throughout the entire 0 to 13 inch lift cycle. We've got over 24 Wild Willie LED rock lights to light up the night and showcase all the dark and bronze elegance underneath. Now let's jump on the inside. Again, the articulation is a game changer. I'm about to get in the truck. Just say you got a 12 inch lifted 450 on 42s and 30s. You can't do this, and this is the separator. Let's get in with convenience. So I went from having to pull my way up in there, risk getting injured, to now being nice and flush and low with an easy entry and exit. Game changer, y'all. That's why you want an Akins Ford F450 any level reserve. Let's get that power stroke rolling. That's what I'm talking about right there. King Ranch's been around for a long time. The country inspired luxury is exactly what you're still gonna get. Interior colorway, second to none, so unique and signature. And of course, building a one-of-one truck, you know we had to take care of the interior, so we got 3 JL10s beating the block down, custom King Ranch box, leather wrap to match, illuminated King Ranch logo to go with your cowboy hat. King Ranch detail and elegance. Heads up display, cruise control. We turned adaptive cruise control off because that just wasn't a safe function to have, y'all. You don't want to be trying to trust in the radar when you're 13 inches up in the air rolling down the road on 42s and 30s. We disabled that from a safety aspect. I know you'll understand. And Akins and Wild Willies both stands behind this great product. There's still so many things that we could add to this truck, but I had to stop somewhere. So keep in mind, if you love this truck, it's ready to scoop up. Check out more info on it at akinsford.com, wildwilliesaccessories.com. And of course, I'd love to talk to you more about this truck and also about others, because being #1, we've got the inventory to back it up, which means you want to do it any level yourself, but a different color, different trim. Let's go. Also rolling with rear airbags and a Horn Blaster Shocker XL train horn. A truck of this magnitude's got to have a train horn. Truly a one-of-one truck. Why? It's brand new, ready to purchase. You'll be the first owner, and the pricing on this truck reflects the quality of the component and integrity and reassurance that we stand behind every single time. We've already got the next 10 any-level trucks mapped out and ready to roll, but we just knew our first one for a lot vehicle build had to be this diamond right here. Thanks so much for sticking around and watching. I love you. That's right, you watching this video right now. I care and love for you just like our Heavenly Father does. So I'm rooting for you, praying for your success, joy, and comfort, and I want us all to have passion and purpose in our life to where we wake up every single day with a goal to achieve in hopes of being super successful so we can drive one of these bad boys too. Custom is greater than stock, and you know I show you every day. Peace out.